Hey guys, Waddler-D here. We're back for more Super Mario 64, and I could not skip on this next star because this next star is easily one of my favorite stars in the basement. For one thing, it's simple. I mean, once you get past the tedious task, you get to the good stuff really fast. And, well, it's a boss fight, because we haven't had enough of those, or at least enough of those to talk about. I'm not going to include Big Boo, because God forbid that boss not even being one in the first place. But first, I need to question why stand tall on 4 pillars. Seriously, I just don't get it. I don't get it from the designer's perspective, and I certainly don't get it from the person that made this pyramid area in the first place. You guys have any ideas? Seriously, I'm kind of reaching here. And then the game kind of tells me this. Remember those dynamite plungers that you have to step on? It's kind of like that. I'll never get it, but once you get past the tedious part, you get to the good stuff. But I guess you gotta get the elevator ride out of the way. Build up tension, suspense, intrigue, mystery, etc., etc. And come to a room without a boss. Okay. That's cool. Whoa. Okay, that's not cool. Meet Eyerok, guys, and I'm kind of questioning something here. Is it the idol/altar in front of me that's the boss, or is it the hands? That's why I question, because if you look at it hard enough, it does kind of have eyes. Nevertheless, Eyerok is an awesome boss, because it's only the boss in the game that actually takes 6 hits to defeat. And you can kind of get the strategy down already. Just wait for one eye to do the work and the other to see you punch it in the face. Now, one thing you need to worry about is to don't get near it when it's shaking the ground like that, because that is, I would like to call it, is the blender. If you get caught in the blender, you're gonna die, because I do not see anybody getting out of that mess if they get stuck under the hand. Now, once you kill one of the hands, as you can see, the other hand starts getting a little desperate. It's like, ah, crap, I don't know what to do here. So, it'll start charging towards you and tries to scrape you off the table. It's like, okay, we're done with this mess here. Get the hell away now. No, I don't want to roll your pyramid, dude. I kind of want to get out of here and kill Bowser. That's better. Just give me the star, we'll be even. So, we bid goodbye to Eyerok. As awesome as the boss is, it dies like the rest. Thank God, because I want to just get to Bowser, man. This is one thing that's been building up, dudes. Unfortunately, the thing is that the game will start telling you, did you miss all this stuff? Did you remember that you have your hat on still? Just to make sure you're not going in there without a hat, because God, I would not want to go into any place without Mario's cap. Trust me, double damage is nothing to sneeze at, period. Mario shows off his wonderful bling, the door accepts him, and we move on to Bowser's place. Okay, Bowser, I'm coming for you. Wait. What? Okay. Psych. Game doesn't want you to fight Bowser. The game wants you to do this one last star for fun. And it's an easy one. I wouldn't say you'll have any trouble with this unless you have trouble swimming, or trouble pressing a button, or trouble making a few jumps. That's pretty much how hard this star is. My biggest question, though, is why does Bowser have an awesome sub like this, and why is he not using it more often? Why is this not, like, a thing in the Mario series? Because, honestly, I would be a little scared if a sub this large was coming towards my castle. More importantly, it even has its insignia on it. I mean, if you wouldn't see his Koopa kids in this, he would be in it. Unfortunately, this short-lived time with the sub is pretty much it. You will never see that sub ever again, guys. Once you collect that star, you cannot recollect that star. And now we are in the Fire Sea, and this is where the platforming gets awesome again. This is kind of Lethal Lava Land on a straight and narrow path. I kind of wanted to see this because Lethal Lava Land as an open area of death can be a pain in the ass. That was a weird exchange of blows. Too bad Mari has more health than you, bully. More importantly, you're gonna have to do that thing again, the red coin collection time. But in this case, since you're surrounded by red fiery death as opposed to black bottomless death, mistakes are more tolerated, thank God, because I don't want to redo this whole level over and over again. Fortunately, not to mention, the lava makes for some really nice shortcuts. I mean, the fact that it propels you so much up in the air and there's a lot of verticalness going on here, it wouldn't be a bad idea to use it to get from point A to point B a lot faster. Granted, it'll be expensive 3 bars of health, but I guess 30 or 10 seconds shaved is better than nothing. God, I love this music. Oh, crap. Yeah, you gotta be really careful here, because if you happen to fall in some really bad spots under the lava, like for instance, you may have gotten a glimpse of a certain low-hanging area right there. If you happen to fall under there, you are dead, because there is not much chance of you recovering from that. And there are other places where you need to be careful of, because I fell in a couple of those traps too. Damn it. But as you can see, I would say this is much easier than the Dark World. Mainly due to the fact that there's just a lot more forgiveness. Not to mention the trap, it's just more traps than anything else. And trust me, I prefer traps than instant death hits every which way. But it wouldn't be fun if they just kept throwing a lot of traps and no pits of despair and displeasement at you. I do like how they make you really work for this star. The other star was more just like long jumping. Here, you're gonna have to really know how to do the ball jumping by now, because I don't really see there being much other way to getting up here. I mean, granted, you could maybe do a nice little hop onto that right ledge, but that's risky. That's easy to say it's risky. Alright, Bowser. Let me just get my strength back up here, and holy crap, that was close. We'll just get to the fight, because Bowser has some new tricks. It's not going to be so much the first fight where he was pretty slow, lumbering, and lame. Oh wow, he even decked out the pipe. Maybe he tried jumping in it. What's up, Bowser? Yeah, I am bugging you again. You got keys that I need. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Bowser learned a new trick. Apparently he's like, I don't like stable platforms. And granted, I think I know why he does it, because that's a really nasty trap. Because obviously, if you were to slide right the hell off, you'd be dead, because I don't see you coming back from that. I don't even know why there's lava below you, because it's just humiliating, because once you're down there, you're done. Whoa. Bowser knows how to move too, jeez. Okay, so Bowser has a lot of new tricks here. And he apparently lost his fire breath. Kinda ironic. Jeez, where is he getting all these tricks? All I remember Bowser from Super Mario Bros. 3 doing is jumping up in the air and stomping and fire breathing. That's it. Here he's warping around the house, running full sprint towards you, and making platforms shake in fear. Well, that part is actually normal. So, once you get these aspects of Bowser down, you can understand that he only takes one hit. He just makes it a lot harder for you to get that hit in. But once you get behind him, the fight gets a lot easier. Granted, you know how to aim. That's the thing that you need to worry about. And trust me, you better really figure out the aiming part. At least this was a much better fight than before. I mean, the fact that Bowser was just such a joke. This fight is so much more fresh air right now, even though we're surrounded by fire and brimstone. That's kind of weird. Yes, Bowser, you lost, and then you try to say it's a draw. No, this is not hockey, buddy. We don't get points here. You better just cough it up and give yourself a nice big fat L. Good job, Mario. You deserve that key. But we're still not done with this area just yet, because there's one particular star I want to get out of the way really fast. And it's this really evil star in Dire Docks. Chests in the current sucks. You see that whirlpool down there? You guess what happens when you go into said whirlpool? You die instantly. Now, imagine yourself getting 4 chests open while risking life and limb from the constant drag that this whirlpool is doing to you. And then say, yeah, this isn't so bad. But you see that 4th chest up there. And you're like, ah, damn it. Yeah, that's this star in a nutshell. And this last chest is always a big pain to open because that constant drag gets really bad, really close. And this is a route I would suggest you to take. Just give yourself some space and then just keep swimming. Just be like the frickin' Finding Nemo movie and just keep swimming, because if you don't, you're dead. And make sure to swim away from the current too, because it doesn't matter. You get sucked in, you're dead. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. But if you do do it well, you get rewarded one of the more trickier stars in the game. Thank God. Now, I have to say, the basement was a great area, and I think it has one of the best courses in this game. The next floor is kind of in between the first set of courses and the basement, honestly, because some of the courses here range from pretty cool to pretty lame. And I have to say, I mean, you had the desert, you had lava land. Here you got a really tall mountain, you got a really wet or dry area, you have, oh no, yet another snow land. Man, I'm kind of tired of the whole icy areas. I mean, why do we need to have 2? I guess the game's like, whoa, you didn't have a wide tundra to explore. Here's your Siberia now. Well, I'm not going to complain too much. Some of these areas are great. Mainly one of them. And we'll get to that one for last. Like right here. Yes. This area. You can maybe guess the theme from just this room alone. But I'm not going to spoil it right now, of course. Just take in the size of things. That's all I can say. And if you have played this game, don't spoil it for the rest of the people. Come on, man. They have to know. They have to understand. They have to take pleasure in the fact that this is a nice, pretty big throwback reference. Now, one last thing I kind of forgot about for a while, but just magically remembered. You might want to talk to the damn toads. Some of them are actually cool enough to, I don't know, hold on the stars for you. Whoops. I just thought they were all useless toads that didn't know how to defend their Princess Peach. At least some of the people know how to do their work. You are S&B 2 toad and a half. mainly because he didn't do all the work. But guys, this is all I have time for, so thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios.